All right, testing, testing. 1, 2. Mic's working. How fucking latent is YouTube? All right, testing, testing. Jesus Christ, it's like a full half minute before. How the hell am I? This is low latency? Wow. YouTube, but all right, whatever. You know what? For now, I'll proceed as usual. We're back with some Persona 4 Arena. Last time, Boston and friends escaped from the laboratory because they were being raided by ICE. Anyways, we're getting right on in there. We're getting where are we at? Where are we at actually? Oh yeah, Junpei story. Right. Get right on in there. Let's see what Bat Guy has to do with the story.
It's obvious who the game's MVP will be. The man whose Grand Slam won it in the night, Junpei Iori. First off,
he's actually a baseball player?
Thank you very much.
What?
What was going through your
Bro's
mind as you
famous?
entered that batter's box for that last at bat?
My only thought
What happened to
was how I would lead my
Chidorita?
team to victory.
Ah, so it's your great focus that led to this result. Still, that was an amazing home run.
All I can say is I got lucky with that hit.
That swing at the critical moment, I got so excited I almost forgot to give the play-by-play.
The ball went a lot farther than I thought it would. I'm very pleased with the result.
Is this Persona training? Is this Persona training paying off? Bro got to level 99 strength and then hit a home run.
By the way,
Saved his career.
I'd like to dedicate this victory to.
Well,
Chidorita, say it.
I'd like to dedicate that Grand Slam to my precious girl who's always supported me through thick and thin.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know that I can be a burden on you. I'm not the greatest, but will you marry me?
Oh, what a loser. You were hallucinating.
Sorry, sir, but this is the end of
Oh, I thought that was real. Jesus. Well, at least you're thinking about Chidorita's Chalupa Supreme, you know? Give you that one at least. Thought bro was actually famous for a second. Jeez. Alright. Thanks so much for waking me up right at the best part. I step off the train at an unfamiliar station in the countryside with a little resentment towards the station worker. Let's see here. Man, that's a tough name to make out. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Oh, it's written out beneath the kanji.
Oh, it's Yaso Ina, but wait, where is this?
Did you just happen to get here by sleeping all the way through to the last stop? You don't tell me you just happened to be here during the most crucial moment because you overslept.
Huh. Let's see what the shuttle train schedule is.
Are you serious, Junpei? Why are we even on your story, homeboy? I checked the train schedule and feel myself slipping into despair. Monokuma likes that. Wait, I can't hear shit.
You say the dumbest shit.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Why are you gay?
Wrong button. There you go. Had to remember that real quick. Seriously? There aren't any more trains leaving the station? That was the final train for the night?
I've really done it now.
The great feeling that I'd only had a moment ago withers away at once. What the hell, man? Why'd this happen? Let's see, I worked a full shift at my job today and the kids had a game after that. Are you actually a baseball player, though? Well, I guess...
If you get a hit, you'll be a hero. Are you gonna try for a home run?
It's the afternoon before a long holiday weekend. Normally, I'd be busy with my part-time job and top-secret missions, but on my day off, I transform into an excellent coach for the boys' baseball team. Oh, that's nice of him, at least. This is our first game in a while, so I want to make sure these kids win somehow. The game's coming to an end, and we're one run away from tying the score. I'm talking with Guro, our cleanup hitter, who's getting too much of a swelled head over his position to actually focus on the game. Even if he could get in a clean hit, he'll never be able to do it like this.
Of course I am. You made me the cleanup hitter after all. I'm making this a
Kid.
home run, no matter what.
Can't believe you actually got a portrait, kid. You're probably gonna disappear from this series, never to be seen again. So, be happy you have screen time while you do.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll scare the ball away. Now listen up. Don't try to act cool. Just play like you normally would. The team's counting on you.
Goro stops boasting and turns towards the bench. The other kids are cheering for Goro at the top of their lungs.
Goro, keep your eye on the ball. You can hit it. The pitcher's totally freaked out.
See, a hero doesn't just hit homers all the time. Even if you mess up, there's guys behind you waiting to help.
Gotcha.
Kid, you know something? I'm getting so distracted by that bandage on your nose. Like, I know bandages usually have small tiny holes in them, but it looks like his freckles are on top of the bandage for some reason. It's so distracting. Goro's face loses the gruff facade he had been wearing and he begins to focus. There we go, that's how it should be.
Thanks, Junpei.
Hey, you're supposed to call me coach, a screwball. Make sure you stay loose.
I finish off by giving a bit of a hard smack on Goro's butt with my bat before sending him off to the batter's box. Goro keeps his eyes on the ball and lands a direct hit, sending the ball flying out past the outfielders. All right, we're tied. Goro's standing on second base with a huge grin waving to us. Man, Junpei, you got a long neck, buddy. But we ended up losing in the end, and all the kids cried. I cried too, of course. Oh well, it happens. At least the kids have grown closer as a team, so that's good enough for me.
That was so close, guys. You almost won. All right, let's start practicing again tomorrow. Now, I want you all to remember this at least. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. Okay, we're done for today.
After the game, I said the final words as their coach. If you all work together, you'll never be beat. You don't have to memorize that. I literally just heard it. And that was that. Man, even I think it was an awesome speech. Oh yeah, thinking back on it now, I'm honestly proud I came up with it. I bet the kids are still carrying that moment around in their heads.
Yeah, I'm such an awesome coach. It's really worthwhile volunteering for a kids team even after working the night shift.
Because I'm still underage, I'm not an official member of Mitsuru Senpai's Shadow Op. You're underage? Hasn't it been 3 years? You guys were like 14, 15 in the main game. Shouldn't you be? I don't know, bro. Timelines all screw it. But I've been playing a very active part in some of the investigations. I get sent out from time to time to check scenes where low-level shadow readings have been detected. Yeah, the missions are pretty plain, but I'm satisfied with them in my own way. Then again, when I do get sent out most of the time, it's nothing at all. But just like I told the kids, it's about putting a consistent effort every day. That goes for anything. It's not like I get these missions every day, so in the meantime, I spend a lot of time at my part-time job. Even though it's kids' baseball, renting fields, and paying for rides to away games get surprisingly expensive. I gave up on that dream, but I love teaching baseball to kids. It's really fun.
Man, it's like I'm finally starting to enjoy my youth after all this time. Crap, I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Having a long neck will do that to you, I guess. Can't believe this is how you got to Inaba at the most opportune moment. What a goof. And that leads to where I am right now. Not only did I completely miss my stop, but I can't even get back home. I'm in a tight squeeze here.
How did I just fall asleep like that?
Call Mitsuru, get her
I believe I slept
to
through so
chopper
many
Uber
stops
you.
either. Seriously.
Oh, that looks familiar. Oh yeah, the Aso Inaba Station, baby. I decided to leave the station for the time being. There's some basic vending machines outside and nothing else. That's actually kind of impressive. Crap, this is real bad. Something does happen or doesn't happen soon. It looks like I'm gonna end up sleeping outside.
What the heck am I gonna do now? I guess I better call somebody and hope.
Sleep in the train station. That looks like a nice little shack. I mean, I pull out my phone to call up anyone I can think of so I can get a ride out of here, but surprise, it's not on. My bad. I pray that the battery didn't die while I was on the train and hold the power button, and it turns on. No, the battery's in the red. Might not be able to make a single call at this point. I don't understand for the life of me. People who let their phones die. That's so stupid. Why would you do that to yourself? It's so dumb. You need phones for basically everything at this point. So, like, bro, can't even call an Uber or anything. Things never turned out well when they're this bad, but suddenly my ringtone echoes out in the empty space.
Oh. Hello?
Finally! Hey, Junpei, what were you doing? I've been calling you this whole time.
He was dreaming about Chidorita's Chalupa Supreme. It's Yucatan. How long has she been trying to call me? Maybe she's got dumped by her boyfriend and needs a shoulder to cry on or something? Wait, does she even have a boyfriend? She sounds really pissed for some reason, but meh. She's almost always like this after all. The most important thing right now is charging the phone.
Oh, hey, Yucatan. Can we not talk about that now? My battery's about to die. Hey, what's that noise in the background? It's super loud.
Your phone's about to die? What's wrong with you? Mitsuru-senpai, Akihiko, Fuka, and Igus have gone missing. We're in a helicopter to find them.
They're missing? A helicopter?
We've looked in tons of places for them, but we can't find them. Anyway, where are you right now, Junpei?
Hold on a sec, this doesn't make any sense at all. Mitsuru-senpai and the others went missing and now Yucatan's in a helicopter trying to find them? This is too much information all at once. I turn around to check the name of the station again.
Somewhere called Yasoina something? I fell asleep on the train and missed my stop, and now I'm stuck out in the boonies.
You're telling me the train, the city train, goes all the way from the city, all the way to the very, like, outskirts of, like, nowhere? That's a train that happens without you having to change trains or stops or whatever? Okay. I can't believe bro got here by total coincidence. That's so stupid.
You're at Yaso Inaba Station? Why?
Huh? Why is she so surprised? I don't even know why I'm here. Okay, fine. It's because I slept through my stop.
Yucatan, the battery's going.
Fine, just wait there. We'll come get you. I'm with Kenkun and Koro-chan, and we've got Labrys here too. She's Igus' sister.
Huh? What was that? Who? Well, whatever. I'll just
Boston.
find a convenience store and...
It's Boston to you, ma'am. The phone died. I considered what I should do now, but then again, I'm worried about Mitsuru-senpai too. I'll just have to buy a cheap charger at a gas station or something and call Yucatan back. I'm surprised that you didn't forget your wallet, bro. This may be out in the boonies, but there's gotta be a convenience store open around here. Nah, bro, this is the boonies. Ain't nothing open. Actually, no, Shiroku's open, but she only sells alcohol. I doubt she has a charger, bro. I start walking along the road and search for an open store. After walking for some time, I finally see a familiar lighted sign out in the distance.
Nice, just what I wanted. I'm starving too, so
Man.
maybe I should get myself something to eat.
I keep forgetting that there's more to this town than just the town that we see in Persona 4 main game, you know? Finally, with some relief over finding a store, my step grows lighter. That's when the lights ahead suddenly go out. Inaba hour.
Don't tell me they're closed. What kind of convenience store isn't open 24/7 these days?
A lot of them? No, that's not right. It's not just a convenience store. All the streetlights and lights in the houses are all gone as well. And somehow, the people that I saw inside the store have all vanished too. Even more strange, it didn't get pitch black out. Everything's illuminated in a hazy red light. Is this fog?
What the hell?
There's something familiar about the side of this town suddenly falling silent. It's not quite right to call it nostalgic, but it's just like that crazy thing that should have stopped 3 years ago. The dark hour. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. You should be like 17 or 18, no? Talk about deja vu. Unless in Japan, they don't consider them adults until they graduate for some reason. Like here, if you're 18, it's just... that's it. You're an adult, but... Alright, the first time I experienced the dark hour back then, I was in a convenience store. Akihiko-senpai rescued me that time.
Oh, there you are, Junpei.
Oh. Okay, you're just here. A voice from behind me makes me turn around and I see a girl dressed in all pink. Is that Yucatan? What's gotten into her? She's dressed rather odd, but there's no mistaking her voice. Yucatan stops a short distance away from me and glares. She looks pissed. Is it because I left the station after she told me to wait there? Even then, she seems way too angry.
Hey, Yucatan! I'm making an effort at least, so...
Shadow?
But hey, Mitsuru-senpai's gone missing? What's going on?
Damn, she really is pissed. Steady, Junpei, okay. When you're pitching to a real hard case, you need to throw outside the strike zone just to test the waters. Throw them off their game and see how they react, right? Yeah, I'm a genius.
So, you look great, huh? Is that your, feather pink outfit? Are you doing an autograph tour out here? Come meet the Feathermen.
You're trying too hard, bro. I tried throwing my best curveball, but she still looks just as mad. Oh, crap.
You never shut up, do you? You're nothing but a minor character. A mook, a minion, a loser. Just die and let the world have your body back?
All right, this is the real Yukari, never mind.
Hey, what? Aren't you being crueler than usual?
Ugh! It's time for your punishment! Bring on the ring!
Never mind, that sounded like something Yukari would say, though. Jesus. Wow. Alright, is Junpei just gonna hit people with bats? Is that what he's gonna do? Yucatan suddenly raises one hand as she delivers that cheesy line. With that, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and stab it to the ground around us, forming a fighting ring. I don't know what's going on, but it suddenly feels really dangerous. I place my bag on the ground. I then pull out my favorite bat and take a cautious stance, of course. And here comes random TV.
You're a quick learner for an idiot. No wonder you're a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I look around in search of the source of that voice and see a television dangling from the telephone pole with, what is that? A round body, a doofy hat, a cape, and a cane? Is this some kind of local station cartoon mascot that I don't know about? He's saying something about General Teddy. What? That's his name? And why would a TV be hanging from a pole like that? That's what I'm saying! They keep popping up at random places, it's so weird.
Who the hell are you? I don't know what's going on, so you better explain yourself. If this is some prank show, it's not funny.
I thought Teddy just had his TV floating around to different places, but no, he just has them hanging off telephone poles.
You really are a yappy idiot. Now let's begin Operation World Destruction. I mean, the one-on-one P1 Climax.
P1 Climax?
I'm not in the mood to drag this out, so I'll just give a short rundown. The rules are simple. Win and you get to move on. Lose and you're stuck here.
Huh? You mean I have to fight Yucatan?
That's obviously not Yucatan.
Oh, you really are a pain in the ass. If you're not gonna do this, then hurry up and die. Here we go! Persona!
A gust of wind blows and I recognize Yucatan's persona before me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not only are we fighting, but we're doing it with our personas? This doesn't make any sense and I don't even have my evoker with me. When I look back at Yucatan, she's already got her bow drawn and pointed at me. Oh man, she's completely ready for this.
Whoa, hold on, Featherpink. We can talk this out. I mean, you shouldn't be pointing that at people. Ah!
My desperate plea is in vain, and Yucatan shoots an arrow at me with no hesitation. I manage to dodge away just in the nick of time. Nice aim, I mean, wait.
Stop moving around, Junpei. Just give up now and let me kill you.
What the hell did I do to deserve this? Looks like I'm gonna have to run. While avoiding the arrows raining down on me, I start a mad dash towards the train station.
Ow! What the heck?
That's what I said! Only the victor can leave the area. Now hurry up and get this fight started!
I reach out to where I hit something, and sure enough, there's an invisible wall there. I guess I can't go beyond those red pillars. Does this mean that I'm seriously in trouble here? Fight!
I hope you're prepared. Face me, evildoer. You're no match for Featherpink. Strike out, batter.
Hit her with that home run! Strike out batter? What the hell does that mean? Did I get promoted from some generic bad guy to a villain out of the blue? Well, I guess I'll just have to fight a bit and pray that it'll be enough to knock Yucatan back to her senses.
Yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures. How dare you, Featherman! I, Lord Junpei, will strike you down!
I feel like Junpei's storyline is gonna lead nowhere, to be quite honest. I don't think he did anything during the main story. Apart from just be there in a cutscene. And like towards the end, I think.
Final.
Time to run! Time to run! Time to run!
Nice.
Can I turn this into a victory?
I like his rotating move. Okay, belly flop. Jesus Christ. So, bro's main move is baseball to the face, home run. Duly noted. He's like Teddy, except I like Teddy's long extendo bat better.
And keep winning.
Sup, Peplo? How you doing?
Who are you calling a mook? Wait, you can...
She's melting. Doing fine, doing fine. His baseball thing is pretty useless in one-round matches. I guess so. I'm not expecting much from Junpei, to be quite honest with you. I was kind of disappointed that he was not a baseball champion. I thought bro was famous at the beginning of his story. Alright, the red pillars shatter and Yucatan suddenly starts melting away like a black piece of candy. Just then, what looks like golden grains of sand fly up into the air and flow across the sky. That costumed guy on the monitors disappeared. Does that mean the invisible walls I ran into are gone now? Maybe?
What was that just now? It wasn't a dream, right? I slept a ton on the train after all.
Yeah, poor guy. He's here by total coincidence. It's kind of goofy. He overslept on the train. Worst part is he didn't even get to the good part where he confessed to Chidorita Chalupa Supreme. Chidorita? That's her name. Chidorita. Chidori. Whatever the hell. I pinch myself and look around. Ah. The lights are out still in the city and there's no one around. Could this really be the dark hour? The way that Yucatan disappeared seems familiar too.
Was that a shadow?
Then, was that a fake Yucatan? Chigordita? That's good. That's really good. Chigordita. I think that's a Taco Bell taco or Taco Bell burrito. Alright, it reminds me of the Dark Hour that was our battlefield 3 years ago.
Did the Dark Hour come back?
It's the Inaba Hour. At the stroke of midnight, the world seemingly stops in time and the world becomes a place where only Persona users like us can move around. During that time, people disappear and shadows show up instead. Normal people don't even notice that this time exists. At the very least, this situation sure looks a lot like the Dark Hour.
But wait a sec. How'd I use my persona without an evoker?
Magic. I don't know, bro. Retcons. Those with potential like us are able to summon personas by resolving ourselves to death, but in order to acquire the trigger for such resolve, we usually see or use these things called evokers. They're shaped like guns. But during that fight, I was able to summon my persona, Trismegistus, just by thinking about it in my head. This feels like it's more dangerous than the Dark Hour. If that's the case, then could the disappearance of Mitsuru-senpai and the rest be related to this phenomenon?
Is that General Teddy guy behind this? We'd better step barefully.
God damn you, Junpei. Damn you to hell. I can't believe this. You've got a long neck and you do the pair puns? Worded. Uh-oh. My Wi-Fi was spasming out. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm back? Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me reload. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm good. Oh, gotta love that. The only thing that sucks is that I won't notice until I look at the bottom right of my OBS. I'm Okay. A maze that changes every time you look at it. That in itself reminds me of the past. Oh, that sounded like best girl. Was that a girl who needs help? Somebody might be getting attacked by something similar to that monstrous Yucatan. I mean, that monster that looked like Yucatan. Same difference. If that really was a shadow, then there's no way I can ignore this. I'm the Shadow Operative's lethal weapon, after all. I look towards where I heard the sound coming from, and I see a giant shopping center, like the one you'd find in the suburbs. The sign says Japanese Walmart. Wait, YouTube's still giving me some error messages.
Oh, hey, I know that store. Every day's great.
Shut up. Only Nanako's allowed to do that. What the hell, YouTube? Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. Excellent connection. Thank you, Xfinity Wi-Fi. Fantastic as always. YouTube was just taking its sweet time telling me that it was receiving video. I'm good. It just finally updated, Peplo. I don't remember that place from a moment ago, but I'm positive that I heard that girl scream come from here. She needs me to rescue her.
No, stop!
Valid motivations.
Hang on, I'm coming. Shadow Operative Junpei Iori is on the scene.
Actually, not valid. You have Chinorita. You monster. How dare you cheat? Lecherous man. I force open the stuck automatic door with my hands and almost trip over a number of things while I run into the building. Let me guess, it's gonna be Shadow Rise? Shadow Best Girl? Oh, okay, never mind. It's not gonna be that, because they left the story off there for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, headed to Inaba? Margaret? Is that Theodore? Oh my god. I haven't seen him since Persona Q. I can't believe he's in this game. That's interesting.
There appears to be quite a commotion.
Sister, I've been wondering since yesterday, but what is going on in the outside world?
It's so weird seeing a full sprited version of Theodore. Because I think the last full sprite version of Theodore I saw was when I tried to play Persona 3 Portable. And he was in there, of course, because he's Kotone's Velvet Room attendant. And then, like, the last time I fully saw him was in his chibi version in Persona Q. It's so weird to see him here.
I believe you
Good
could
boy.
say that those kids' ordeal is still continuing.
I feel bad for him, though, because Margaret and Elizabeth just torture this poor dude.
An ordeal, you say?
By being assholes. Constantly.
Yes. In other words, mankind's potential is being tested.
Potential? Sister, where might Elizabeth be right now?
Neglecting her duties.
Abandoning the duties given to us by our master, and going out into the outside world is normally forbidden to us.
Popping up in random places.
Why did Elizabeth go through all that just to head out into the outside world?
She wants her booty call.
I'm sorry. It was presumptuous of me to ask.
I suddenly feel thirsty. Do you feel like drinking a cola?
Oh, let me guess, she's gonna be like, go get me some.
A cola, you say?
My, don't tell me that you don't know what that is.
Of course I do. Elizabeth told me about it. An ebon monster compressed into a metal cylinder, waiting for the moment its prison is released to spring into the eyes of the unwary spewing foam.
100% something that Elizabeth would say.
Quite. Well then, I task you with the acquisition of about 100 of these colas.
Man, free my boy Theo. He doesn't deserve this.
You want me to do this? But cola only exists in the outside
Escape,
world.
Theo. Neglect your duties. Run away.
I merely ask for the cola. How and where you perform your task is at your discretion, even if it takes you into the outside world.
Sister.
Yes, what is it?
While I'm out, may I go see what's going on outside?
That would be none of my business. All I asked you to do is go on an errand for me.
Oh, never mind. All right, she's getting him to check it out. Never mind. She's not being a horrible sister like usual.
Shouldn't you hurry? Our master will be returning soon.
Yes, I'll go at once.
I guess it can't be helped that he's drawn to the outside world right now.
Big brain.
This current aberrance in the outside world is centered on that red-haired guest.
She's being nice right now, but my god, when her and Elizabeth get together, they torture the hell out of Theo.
And Persona users have gathered to it, as if caught up in that fate. Even my heart races just thinking about it. It's troublesome having siblings so brimming with curiosity.
Best waifu. Best waifu number 2. Alright, what a short one. So how's Theo gonna be involved in the story? Because I don't think that we've ever seen him, like, in... Oh, we can proceed with his story. I might just proceed with Junpei's story. But yeah, I don't think we've seen him in the main Persona 4 story, so he might just be a Persona 3 story character. Okay, so Junpei, who to protect? After I dash into Junes, I rush up the first set of stairs I can find.
Man, there's something about being in an empty department store that just makes me want to run around.
Okay, that's a stupid thing to say, even for me. Anyway, as I say that, I hear another scream. Alright, I need to rescue whoever that is first. I see what appears to be a rooftop on the other side of the doorway, and I slam the door open. Wasn't he in that one coffin? What coffin? I don't know what you're talking about. I can see banners for things like takoyaki and yakisoba set up in an open space. Oh, so this is what shopping centers in the countryside are like. There are 2 girls standing in the central area, and they both turn to look at me. Could my gallant entry have caught the attention of both of them? Never mind. Oh, are you thinking about something else? I feel like I've seen her before.
Huh? What the?
Best girl. That face, that voice, could it be?
Holy whoa! Reset? The real Reset? Seriously?
Back up, she's Chad Narukami's girlfriend.
And who are you?
Oh, never mind, she's a shadow. You can have her! She tilts her head cutely and looks at me, eyes brimming with tears. Whoa, it really is Rosette. I have her DVDs, what should I do? I'm elated from unexpected good luck, and I rush between the 2 girls, reflexively shielding Reset.
I'm the guy who's gonna save you. But don't you fear, now I'm here.
You're gonna get stabbed in the back, bro. Oh yeah, I pulled it off. I bet that'll definitely win Rize over.
And you are? After what you've done to the town and how you've been protecting a fake, you must be the culprit.
The what now?
What does she mean, culprit? I'm Junpei Iori and I protect justice more than anything else. Alright, bro. Stop simping.
Don't play dumb. You did such horrible things to Labrys, and now you've gotten Matsuro-san and the others. Put this town back to normal. At once!
Huh? Who? Wait, isn't that the name of Aige's sister? Yucatan mentioned her. Wait, she mentioned Mitsuru-senpai too? Crap, I think this girl really is misunderstanding me.
Wait, there's a misunderstanding. Something's not right here. We need to talk this over.
Bro, simping. I desperately try to explain myself, but somebody weakly tugs on my sleeve. I turn around and get an up-close and personal view of Reset's. Oh man, she's so cute.
Please, won't you help me? That scary girl is picking on me. She's so mean.
Fake. She's so fake. Home run her, Junpei. Hit her with a home run.
Huh?
Please.
Okay, she looks scary, but she doesn't look like a bad person. Actually, she's kind of cute.
Bro, simping.
If you won't come, then I'll make the first move. Go Konohana Sakya!
Alright. What a bad way to phrase that, Yukiko. Rephrase that, please. Jesus Christ. Bad phrasing. Persona? That shape that appeared when the dark-haired girl called out was definitely a persona. Is she a persona user too, if that's the case?
Persona!
I like the design of Trismegistus so much, it's pretty cool. And I like the color scheme too, gold and red. The girl's persona comes flying towards me, wreathed in flames, and clashes with my own persona in a sound like glass smashing into glass. The two personas are locked against each other in combat. The dark-haired girl seems surprised at my ability to summon a persona too.
Like I was saying, can you wait a sec? Why are you doing this? Violence isn't the answer.
Violence is always the answer.
Don't waste your breath. I will protect my friends and my town.
God damn, Yukiko is so fired up. I don't think this is Shadow Yukiko, so this is actually Yukiko going ham. Jesus. Hell yeah. On closer inspection, the dark-haired girl's eyes are dead serious. I can sense her powerful determination through the power of her persona. But I can't hold her back any longer. This isn't good. Oh! Wait.
Whoa!
What a pain! What are you, stupid or something?
Okay, so the guy made a copy of Rise's new persona that she evolved literally like 5 minutes ago? That's something. The dark-haired girl gets blasted across the area with a scream. When I turn back in surprise, I see another long-haired persona. What? This is a totally unexpected turn of events. Reset has a persona too, and that persona made the attack just now.
How long are you gonna keep up this stupid charade? Cheap sob stories don't bring in the ratings these days. What use are friends anyway?
What?
Home runner! I'm surprised to hear words like that coming out of a cute pop idol. What's wrong, Rosette?
That's not true. I try harder because of my friends. They make me stronger. They give me people to live up to and people to protect.
The power of family. Vin Diesel overlooks us all in his godly glory.
And if you deny that strength, then I cannot lose against you.
Yep, I can understand that feeling. She's right. Oh, crap. Does this mean that I jumped into this thing and immediately took the wrong side? Yeah, pretty much, because you're simping. Even though you have a waifu, what's wrong with you?
You make me sick. Hey, aren't you supposed to be on my side? Hurry up and deal with her.
Yikes. Rosette's face is even scarier than anything I'd ever seen Yucatan pull off. To think that she's this kind of girl when she looks so cute. Appearances can be deceiving, huh?
No.
Though I feel like my words have been crushed, I recall what Yucatan's wannabe I met earlier. I couldn't tell if she was real or fake at first either. Could this be a fake Rosette too? Dang, there's no way to tell. Alright.
Hey, say something, you baseball freak.
Sorry.
Huh?
I can't do anything on my own. And people have been helping me all the time.
What's with
until
the
now,
surprise?
too.
He's like, sorry, and she's like, what? You apologized? Oh my god! The world's ending.
But because I can't do anything by myself, I want to stay strong for someone else. That's why, even if you're the real Rosette, I can't side with you.
See, this is where she should have said the what, but what a weird place to put that. I said it. That was something I learned from back then that I've been telling the kids. Well, that doesn't really mean everything you do gets results, though. Even then, I'm only standing here right now because of the support of everyone else.
What's with these cheap cliches? Take a look in the mirror before you say stuff like that. Oh well, I guess it's fine. It would have been more fun if the two of you actually went at it. But I'll invite you both to my last concert before the world ends. Now, bring on the ring!
Bro's gonna get slapped up by a mic. The face of the familiar teen idol distorts and her eyes change color into an eerie gold. When Rosette raises her hand, 4 red pillars crash down from the sky through the fog and slam into the 4 corners of the food court. Oh, I recognize this. Looks like I was right.
You're not the culprit?
I'm Junpei Iori, the nuclear warhead of the Shadow Operative Missile. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Feels like that's more akin to Aegis. To be honest, you're just the guy who crits.
Shadow Operatives? You mean Mitsuru-san?
Yep, that's right. Can you stand back a little? It hardly counts as an apology, but I'll take care of this for you.
Bro simping had him going to the dark side for like 5 minutes. I shall beat you with my long neck, my lady. Get ready to be necked. No microphone for you. analyze?
What a relief.
Wonder if she would have done like some kind of super move after the analysis was done, like in the main game. That would be cool.
Holy crap. Man, that was tough.
Easiest fight of my life. I don't know what you're talking about, Junpei. We beat her with neck power. The power of neck power and family. A stylish victory, of course, even though my ears are still ringing. When the red pillars shatter, the fake rosette crumbles, then melts. Yeah, that's going into my personal nightmare fuel folder for a while. Maybe I can use this as a new story for Junpei's Believe It or Don't.
Thank you, Junpei-san. I'm Yukiko Imagi.
Yukiko-san, huh? Are you a high schooler from around here? Can I ask you something?
Huh? Are you hitting on me?
Alright, Yukiko, come on, it's only been like 2 seconds.
What? Come on, really? I just want to know what's going on in this town.
That came out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I get caught up with weird people too often. I mean, you've got a beard and a baseball bat.
Okay, everyone with a beard and a baseball bat asks Yukiko out, I guess.
Come on, you're treating me more like a criminal suspect than a dude who's hitting on you. I'm not a bad guy, okay?
It's the long neck, Junpei. She's profiled you because of your length of your neck. Neck profiling.
But I can see how you get caught up in situations like that. I mean, you are cute.
Neck filing.
When it happens, use the Junpei-style stranger danger technique.
Junpei style? Oh, is that like Hanayagi style?
Something like that. I teach kids baseball, and I also teach them basic self-defense from suspicious people. Stranger danger technique number 1. First, you have to yell really loud. Always start by yelling for help.
Huh, okay.
Lovely.
What?
Like that?
Yeah, that was pretty promising. Huh?
Yukiko-senpai, get away from him! Himiko!
Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. Sorry, Junpei. Prepare to be neckly profiled by both women's. Rosette is standing near the entrance to the food court, even though she disappeared only a moment ago. Could this be the real one? But she has her persona out, and I feel like she's just as menacing as the fake from before.
Get away from her, you perv!
Holy crap, that was close. This is a misunderstanding, Rosette. A misunderstanding.
Turns out luck isn't on my side today. Like, it's actively working against me. I get called a perv by my favorite teen idol, and when I learn she has a persona, she hits me with it.
Hold on, Risei-chan. He has a beard, but he's not a creep.
You yelled out pervert like 5 seconds ago, ma'am.
Huh?
Also, ouch. Alright, I guess I'm shaving my beard. Rosette finally stops attacking when she hears Yukiko-san call out, and I desperately explain what I've been going through up till now. But wow, this is really Rosette, the real Rosette. Mate, oh, am I on auto read?
I'm so sorry. I thought Yukiko-senpai was screaming.
Maybe luck's on my side after all.
Assaulted. But I'm glad you're okay. I figured that if I came to the food court, there'd be someone else here.
I'm glad you're okay too, Risei-chan. And it looks like you can use your persona to fight now? That's amazing!
It's true that Rosette's persona was impressive. Add that in with her calling me a perv, and I feel like this experience is gonna traumatize me.
So, this is Junpei Iori. He's supposedly a nuclear landmine for the Shadow Operatives.
And the big neck of the team.
Oh, so you're one of Mitsuru's
He's essentially their big neck Yosuke.
It's nice to meet you.
You too. Just call me Junpei. And that's supposed to be nuclear warhead, okay?
Nuclear perv. With long neck. A nuclear landmine sounds like he's got a huge weakness, doesn't it? That's not what I want to be known as. Then again, neither of those two seem to have much of an interest in me, do they? They already have Chad Narukami.
So, why are you here,
Get good.
Junpei-san? Are you on
Skill
duty?
issue.
Well, I kind of overslept. And then I found out that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are missing. This town's been turned into this...
I can't believe you've only come to Inaba out of, like, pure stupidity and coincidence because you overslept, bro.
Huh? Mitsuru-san and the others are missing? Are they
That's
okay?
still stupid.
Well,
The Midnight Channel came on again, and General Teddy said there'd be another tournament. It seems that's where they're being held.
Huh? What's the Midnight Channel? It sounds kind of like an adult-rated cable show.
Sometimes it be that way, bro. You should have seen Kanji's The Midnight Channel showing.
They've already been captured.
And Rise's.
We've gotta hurry and save them. Hold on, I'll try searching for them.
Oh, but I think I know where they are. They're probably over where our school is on the hill.
They're T-posing. They're being held at T-pose captive. Though my question gets completely ignored, I look in that direction. Yukiko-san points and see a long thin shadow like a pole stuck into the ground. Could that be all the stuff I've seen in this town so far? The Dark Hour, shadows, of course the next would be...
Tartarus?
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, it's not too hard to imagine that the tower would show up here, especially with the way things have been at the moment. If that's the case, then I bet 1,000,000 yen that Yucatan and the others are gonna be headed there. Well, if I went there too, I might be able to meet up with everyone.
Junpei-san, is anybody else from the Shadow Operatives here too?
Oh yeah, I think so. Maybe?
I'm not really listening to her, so my automatic answers probably isn't what she wants to hear. The sudden silence snaps me out of my thoughts, and I see two girls staring at me, frowning.
Are you really a member of the Shadow Operatives? You seem fishy.
Bro, leave him alone!
Maybe he's a fake after all.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
No, I'm real. Look, all of us have a badge, like this.
Huh.
I frantically explain my situation and show them the badge I carry with me. Even though I managed to get them to believe me, I'm a little ashamed that I don't have that much information to give. It's because of your long neck, bro. Neck-crimination. That can't be helped. As we conclude that Reset will search the surrounding area with her persona. But isn't it inevitable that I wouldn't know much about what's going on? Then again, it's kind of my fault that I fell asleep on the train.
Well, give me a sec. Himiko, search mode.
Oh, she can swap? Damn, that's cool. Rosette's persona takes on a dramatically different form. She closes her eyes and concentrates, so it's pretty obvious that she started searching the area. Wow, it's amazing that she has a persona that can both search and fight. I figured that the persona would just stay in the second configuration and be able to search and fight, but no, they switched. That's kind of cool.
I have 4 readings heading towards Yasogami High and that tower. I think one of them is Labrys. I don't know about the other.
I think you mean Boston?
Huh? Labrys is here too?
Boston?
Mm-hmm. I can't communicate with her because the interference
Gonna get
is
some
so bad.
what dogs?
But I'm pretty sure.
And those other readings aren't shadows, right?
They feel like persona users. One of them is strangely small, though.
Oh, is that Ken?
It's probably Koromaru. He's a dog.
Oh, never mind.
A dog?
Dog can use a persona? How?
We have a bear. Although technically speaking, he's just like a shadow, but aren't shadows essentially animals as well, technically speaking?
I don't know.
You know?
He just can.
The wild creatures, shall we say?
Junpei-san, you seem
Pretty vague about everything.
He's just dumb. I feel like they're being really harsh without any hesitation. 3 readings that Rosette doesn't know. If one of them's Koromaru, then the other one next to it must be Ken. Then the last one should be Yucatan as well. I tell the 2 girls about the others. Rosette continues searching.
Oh, there's someone near here. Naoto-kun. And Kanji? Kanji's reading is pretty weak, though. He might be injured.
Holy crap, this song! Isn't this... Isn't this from Persona 1? This sounds familiar.
You can't communicate with them, right? If they're close, then should we go directly there to help them out?
Yeah, but then we're putting a hold on rescuing Mitsuru-san and her team, aren't we?
This is such a weird song to put here, too. It kind of came out of nowhere.
Right. So you 2 should hurry to where this Kanji-kun is. I'll keep heading to that tower. Based on what you said before, it sounds like my comrades are going that way after all.
Okay. Oh, but...
Oh, right. That would leave you 2 girls alone. Do you want me to go with you? I mean, if you really want me, I'll do it.
Well, I'm suggesting that the 2 girls might want me around just in case of, well, just in case. I noticed that they're both looking at me with blank expressions. This is definitely a Persona 1 or Persona 2 song. Fuck yeah. What's going on? Did I say something weird? Nah, bro, it's just the beats. They're chilling to the beats.
Junpei-san, are you going to be okay
That
on your
OST
own?
is hitting, that's why.
Are you sure you won't get lost? The town's turned into something like a maze.
Oh, that. Maybe they're just worried about me. I wonder how low their opinion of me is now.
Ah, I'll be fine. Maybe I don't look it, but I've got experience with stuff like this.
Oh, okay. We'll go meet up with the others before heading to that tower.
Please be careful, Junpei-san.
With that, the two girls easily leave the food court. They didn't freak out over this bizarre situation at all. Man, high school girls these days sure are tough. I pull myself together and begin rushing towards the Tartarus-like tower. Ever since I became a shadow operative, this is like the first time I've encountered an abnormal situation like this. Basically, the last time something like this happened to me was 3 years ago. While I'm running, I think back on what happened back then and I remember him. Don't you worry about me, man, I got this. Reference to Dorkun there? Don't worry, bro, he's just chilling. I guess he knows, though. He was there during the answer, so... Okay, 26%. Let's try to get 2 or 3 more out of the way. Should I go Unforgivable Insult, Wavering Heart? Let's go with Ken first. I want to see how he fights. I don't think I fought with him yet.
Another dead end.
Still can't get over how he looks like a short 25-year-old. Jesus. I sigh for the umpteenth time that day, and Koromaru and I trade glances. While searching for that mysterious figure that happened to look so much like Ikutsuki, we ended up on Samagawa floodplain that flows through Inaba. Wasn't he on the Junes rooftop? Why are you on the floodplain, bro? You're like 20 bajillion miles away from Junes. We went down the stairway in Junes without incident, but from there the town was shrouded in a red mist. Every path twisted like a maze, turning us away from the direction we wanted to go. Having gone for so long without finding any meaningful information was starting to worry me a little. In any case, this entire situation, a town filled with red fog at the stroke of midnight turning into another world, the appearance of another tower that looks just like Tartarus.
Careful, Koromaru. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into shadows.
I'll do one better. You're gonna run into Monokuma instead of shadows. He's gonna pop out and it's gonna be like, give me all your money, bitch! And then you're gonna die because Monokuma trumps you. Monokuma's better than you. Monokuma's the one, you know? Monokuma's a god, you know? In this world, he's got his own persona. It's called Despair. Alright, I'll stop. Koromaru seems to nod. Still, this really is like the Dark Hour. It never truly ended. While I have been living in my life in peace like a child, the world was still in danger. And I was left out in the cold.
Why didn't anyone tell me anything?
Because this just started happening. Like, it literally just started happening. What were they gonna tell you? Oh, nothing's happening, bro. Come over. Like, shut up. Get out of here, kid. Skill issue. Patience issue.
I'm definitely strong enough to fight beside everyone else. Being removed from the unit just because of my age isn't fair.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Here comes your bratty shadow self.
Who's there?
Bro's gonna own himself several times over. Being a little shit. Alright, I shout out at the fog and dark shape, Jesus fucking Christ, English, nonchalantly walks out of the mist towards us. Koromaru begins to growl.
And you're irritated about it. Is that me?
The shape turns out to be 2 figures, me and Koromaru. It's like looking into a mirror.
What's the meaning of this? Even if you try to deceive us with those appearances, it's no use.
It's no use. I feel a wave of malevolence from the shadows that took my form. I ready my spear and take a fighting stance. I'm not deceived. This is definitely an enemy. Are we gonna fight Koromaru's shadow?
Peaceful.
Are we gonna kick both of their asses?
Friends only on the surface. Aren't such things only nuisances? Shut up. I know how you feel because I'm you. Or to be more precise, I'm a perfect copy based on everything there is to you.
So what you're telling me is that you also got Shinji killed. Prepare to get your ass beaten, kid.
That's why
Get
I
out of
can
here.
tell what you were
Yeet
thinking,
the dog.
what
Yeet the shadow dog.
dissatisfies you, and how much you desire to fight. So what? What does what I'm thinking have anything to do with you?
I can't help but raise my voice at what the other me says. It's as if he can see straight into my heart and says exactly what hurts me the most. I can feel my hands trembling in agitation. I have to calm down. That thing isn't me, uh-oh.
It does involve me.
Don't say that out loud.
You want to fight, don't you? Then we have the same objective. What? Persona.
What is that face? What is... Okay, bro. Disturbed individual over here on the left. I keep forgetting how his persona looks like two bolas. Like two big bolas on the side. It's so weird. Koromaru's sharp barking brings me to my senses. The enemy appears to have summoned a persona, one exactly like mine, Kalanemi. Kalanemi? It attacks, striking directly at me. It's too close, I can't dodge.
Look out, kid!
Kanji? Oh my god, this is about to be so nice. I remember Kanji and Ken having good, like, father-son-like moments in Persona Q. It's unfortunate that they all ended up forgetting about that because of, I guess, the magic or whatever the hell made them forget it at the end of the game when they went back to their respective times.
Oh.
What am I doing? I need to focus. I desperately try to sort out what just happened. Somebody's tall jumped in front of me. Did he protect me? The person who was struck dead on by the persona's attack falls heavily to his knees. I'm instantly reminded of another time when somebody else died protecting me. I've made the same mistake again.
Damn it! Hey kid, what are you walking your dog around here for? And such a goddamn adorable dog, too.
Okay. Oh, that's definitely not a shadow. That's Kanji right there.
Huh?
That wasn't what I meant to say. Hurry up and find somewhere safe. Things are dangerous here right now.
Crochet them to death, Kanji.
You're...
I stare dumbfounded at the man who shielded me. This must be Kanji Tatsumi, one of Inaba's persona users described in the files I went over during the helicopter flight. He still seems okay, that's a relief. Actually, he appears to have a lot of energy to spare. He must be really tough.
Kanji-kun, here comes another! Sukuna Hikuna, go!
Was that... Oh, that's Naoto. Okay. I thought that might have been like Shadow Ken screaming. That confused me a little. The sound of a heavy collision echoes across the floodplain. The fake Koromaru tried to attack Kanji-san, but it wasn't hit by the persona of another, or it was hit by the persona of another person who came running towards us through the fog. That's Naoto Shirogane, another persona user in Inaba.
Kanji-kun, you were being reckless again. Are you all right?
And Ace Detective.
Naoto, grab the kid and get out of here.
Thank you very much.
I'll take care of this.
And Sick Dancer.
Bravery and recklessness are not the same thing. We'll do something about this.
Naoto-san turns to face me. Does this person know about me?
You're Kanemata, a member of the Shadow Operatives Emergency Special Suppression Unit, correct? And you're Koromaru-san. Please lend us your help. We want to return this town to its normal state.
It's time to gank. Curb stomp the crap out of them.
Huh? Shadow Operatives? Are you a Persona user too? Wait, does that mean the dog's got a Persona too?
Yeah, it's actually kind of messed up. Isn't Koromaru's evoker actually, like, the collar in his neck basically choking the shit out of him?
Ugh. Looks like we have some more shitty ghosts.
The dog's into some kinky shit, all I'm saying.
Just hurry up and make a decision.
Weirds me the fuck out.
Which of you is fighting me? Oh, you don't have to fight. But your captured companions are having their powers drained, and things may become irreversible if you don't hurry.
What? What are you doing to them?
Who knows?
They're T-posing. They're forced to T-pose. They'll die because the T-posing's too strong for them. Truly the most evil of all time, T-posing. When the other me raises his spear into the air, 4 shining pillars fall from the sky to surround us, glowing faintly.
Yeah, a barrier! Indeed. It must mean that unless we fight and win, we won't be able to proceed any further.
Oh, good, you understand. That makes things easier. This will be a one-on-one battle. Can we start fighting already? I can't wait any longer.
Cut the bullshit, you fake! You just said it was one-on-one, so what's with the dog?
What, this? The mud hardly counts. He's just a weapon after all.
Okay, alright, buddy. That weapon also has a persona. Okay. Oh! Kanji-san and Naoto-san are standing between me and this double as if to protect me. I step forward past them. I've been too naive. Not only did I let this thing's words deceive me, but I let myself make the same mistakes I had before. Even worse, it just called Koromaru nothing more than a weapon. It's been a while since I last felt this emotion. I can't let this go unpunished.
You've been too conceited. I didn't understand anything at all.
This guy's not fucking 15, alright? Atlas, learn how to animate children.
Ken-kun?
Jesus. Bro's like a short 25-year-old.
Naoto, don't butt into this. Comes a time when a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Hell yeah.
Ken, huh? I got your back, so settle this for yourself.
Kanji-san takes a seat on the ground. Naoto sees this, then holsters her guns and nods to me. They're so awkward, but I'm thankful for their kindness right now.
I will win this. Let's go,
Let's go get someone else killed. I'm gonna go get myself killed this time. As I rest my spear, the image of someone standing protectively in front of me resonates within. From back then and again just now. The shadows that look like me stands before me. If I defeat it, I wonder if I'll be able to change. I feel like we've gone through your character arc like 20 times already, homeboy. Didn't you have this moment in the base game already? I feel like we're rehashing stuff.
Finally.
Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, I'm controlling Koromaru.
Here I come.
I like the long reach of his pole. Come here. Ichi no Ri, rest in piss. Alright, bro, that's not helping. You don't need to fight the child, alright? I like Ken's moveset. Or more aptly, his reach with his pole. It's pretty good. Pretty nice feeling. And he's pretty fast, too. Okay. He's one of your favorite fighters? Yeah, I like him. He's pretty good. Just as the document said, the two of them were summoning the personas without having to use evokers. Because of that, I thought that perhaps I would be able to do so as well, and I was right. But being able to summon personas like this should only be possible in that TV world. Has something changed to make this place the same as the one in the other world? While I was thinking about that, I watched that thing that had taken my ship melt into the puddle like a burning candle. Koromaru sniffs suspiciously at the puddle of black goo and barks once.
Is this a shadow?
Yes, it is. Ken is the triangle and Koro is the circle. Yeah. I saw that. It's so weird, Peplo. Sorry if I'm responding late. It's just like, I think YouTube is delayed by like 30 seconds. It's so weird. Because it wasn't like this before, but...
Huh? I thought somebody's shadow was supposed to turn into a persona when you beat it.
Well, no, that's only if they accept their true selves or whatever, but this seems to be different. This is different.
Kanji-kun, didn't you notice? That wasn't a shadow that came out of Ken-kun. It must have been a fake created to bear his likeness.
I still don't know how they have the ability to make shadows and personas, to be quite honest.
The most obvious evidence of that is how both fighters were able to summon personas in battle.
Defeating your own shadow makes them into your persona? I see. So that's how you acquired the power of personas.
Yeah, you guys just basically traumatized yourselves into boosting out your personas with your evokers.
Huh? That's not how it went for you guys?
Yes, we do things a little differently. In any case, thank you.
It's fine. Oh.
Kanji-kun, are you alright?
I'm sorry. It's my fault that you got hurt.
Use Dia.
Hey, it's nothing. But, to make up for it,
Yes, what is it?
you think maybe I could, like, pat you on the back or something?
What? You're talking about the dog, right?
What?
I suddenly remember something. According to the material I read in the helicopter, the participants in the P1 Grand Prix were all given nicknames that were embarrassing but had a kernel of truth. And if I recall correctly, Kanji-san's was Beefcake Emperor. What exactly does that mean? It means he's gay! Gay!
Oh, wow, this is amazing!
Nah.
Oh my god, he's an albino Shiba!
Yeah.
This is totes adorbs! Shiba!
Jesus Christ, my god. Bro's in heaven right now. Just let him pet the dog, Jesus. Shut the fuck up, Koromaru, and get pet.
Oh, you meant Koromaru.
Huh? Who else? Who's a good dog?
Oh my god. Jeez.
Is it you? Is it you?
Bro, you weren't even this way in Persona Q. Jesus Christ.
We don't have time for this.
They amped it up. Shut up. We always have
Perhaps later.
time for petting. Get out of here.
Right. Sorry about that, Koro-chan.
Kanji gently lets Koromaru go and pulls himself together before turning to me.
There's something I'd like to ask you, Ken-kun.
Jesus.
Did you see the Midnight Channel broadcast that came on earlier?
The one where Mitsuru.
You guys better let Kanji pet Koromaru
right?
later.
Was that
Some
for
more.
real?
I saw it while we were in the helicopter. We were searching for them after they went missing.
They're eternally T-posing.
I see. And it's quite possible that what was shown on the Midnight Channel was true.
I have no conclusive evidence that the video was real, but we ought to consider that it was. If that fake me wasn't lying, then they're in danger. We have to hurry and rescue them.
Indeed. Please allow me to get a better grasp of the situation first. Are there any other members of the Shadow Operatives here?
We have Boston.
There are 3 of us, including me. Oh, and if we manage to meet up with another one who might be here, that would make 4. I came with Yukari-san and Labrys-san. It seems that Junpei-san got here on his own as well.
By total coincidence.
We split up at Junes, and we're now on the move separately. Labrys-san headed to the tower, and Yukari-san went to find Junpei-san. Koromaru and I are... we're pursuing someone in particular.
Oh yeah, they saw a shadow version of Ikutsuki, right?
Someone in particular. Is this person related to the case?
I don't know yet, but I'm positive that he attacked our helicopter.
Which was a surprise to me, because he never had a persona. So how did he attack your helicopter? I don't think he did. Might have just been show.
I see. All right then.
Or maybe they
Is there
gave him
anything you
persona
know
powers
about what's
somehow?
happening
I don't
in this
know.
town and that tower that suddenly appeared.
Naoto-san points to the tower looming out of the fog. The tower is dimly illuminated by red lights of the moon, and there's an eerie silence. It's just like back then.
Is this reminiscent of the dark hour that you have experience with?
That's...
The dark hour. Hearing those words come out of Naoto-san's mouth baffles me. What's happening here in Inaba is quite similar to the dark hour. The appearance of that tower, the shadows. No matter how you think about it, there's no denying the similarities with the case from 3 years ago. I speak from experience. I can't feign ignorance, but how much am I allowed to tell them about what happened 3 years ago? Assume Naoto knows everything by this point, homie. Seeing me hesitate, Naoto-san looks serious for a moment before quietly speaking up.
You do know something, but it's difficult to explain. Is that accurate?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I can understand well why you're keeping your lips tight, but...
This abnormality may be a continuation of the case we had been involved in. If that's so, then I feel guilty about dragging these innocent people into it. Is this how Mitsuru-san always feels? As I'm lost in thought, Kanji-san slaps me on the back.
Hey, stop playing hard to get and just spill the beans already. You know you can count on us.
You might as well tell them, dude. They're Persona users. Like, they're putting their life on the line here.
Kanji-kun's right. Mitsuru-san and the others are close to us too. They must be saved as quickly as possible. Don't we have the same objective here? And there's no reason that we shouldn't be cooperating with each other.
Close to you.
Is this a to be continued? Nope. Since they called people I care for close to them as well, and seem to be seriously worried about them, I don't feel the need to hide anything from them anymore. These people saved me without regard for their own safety after all.
I see. So that's what happened. But even the document I read reported that Shuji Ikutsuki had died. What is going on here?
Bullshit powers that are inexplicable. The ability to summon shadows of dead people somehow? I don't know. We exchange what information we each have. Our struggle from 3 years ago, ordinary people would never understand my story, but Naoto-san and Kanji-san listen to me with serious expressions. And likewise, I hear about their struggle last year. Naoto-san tells me that their own experience is something that most people would have thought or would have trouble comprehending as well. We come to understand that what we've gained through the struggles is the same. The feeling that me, Yukari-san, Labrys-san, and even Koromaru had while descending into Inaba and Kanji-san's and Naoto-san's feelings about fighting now are the same. We are all fighting to protect something precious to us.
All right. If that's the case, then it'd be fastest if we just charge straight into that tower. Oh!
Hold on. We should head to Junes for now. It's possible that the others have gathered there. And your injuries are considerable, Kanji-kun. I'll accompany you.
All right, they meet up with Yukiko and Rosette. We say in like 5 minutes.
Huh? Don't I have any say in?
No.
Kanji-kun?
Fine.
Can't disobey your waifu, bro.
What will you do, Ken-kun? Coming to Junes with us is one idea.
Kanji-kun's hurt pretty badly. This is my fault for letting my guard down. Still, would it be right to leave them and continue to the tower alone just because I'm worried about the others? I still haven't found Akutsuki either. What's the right answer here? What can I do in this situation?
Hey, what's the holdup? This should be a no-brainer for you.
Huh?
Your buddies are in danger, so you want to go save them, right? And stop wasting your time thinking about it and go.
Kanji-san.
There's no need to be concerned about us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone resembling Akutsuki on our way to Junes.
Yeah, they'll kick his ass. They'll jump him.
There's no time. You need to hurry. Once we've met up with our friends, we'll find you again.
They'll dance him to death. Especially Naoto.
Thank you. Koromaru and I will head to that tower.
She's really good at dancing to heaven.
Ha! That's all you had to say from the start. Careful, though. Another fake might try to jump you like the one here did.
Yes, I know. I won't let my guard down anymore.
Shadow Adachi pops out of the fog, starts dancing Ken-kun to death, while the song Fog plays in the background. Alright, I look Kanji-san straight in the eye. He's a tall guy, but I only have to look up a little to do so. 3 years ago, when I was still in elementary school, I looked up at my taller senpai and strove to become like them. Since then, I suppose I'd become impatient without realizing it. I'd lost sight of what was around me. I felt as if I was the only one being left behind.
Good. Now get going.
I'm rocking it. I'm really rocking it, aren't I? Gotta love Adachi. He rocks it all the time. Truly the best villain of all time. Kanji-san tussles my hair and puts his arm on my shoulder.
Right. Please be careful, you two.
With a slight feeling of embarrassment and yet nostalgia, I run along with Koromaru. There are other Persona users beside my senpai from Gekkoukan High, and they're a little closer to my age too. A new meeting and new companions. I'm sure it's not my imagination, but my heart feels a little lighter now. As I turn the corner, the view before me opens up. I see a slope leading to the tower up on the hill. And there you go. Turns out Adachi really was rocking it. Okay, and now, unforgivable insult. Alright, let's see what Yukari's offended about now. Still can't get over how massive that bus is for countryside streets. Everything is still, and it feels like I'm left behind in the flow of time.
Like I thought, there's something wrong with the entire town. This is just like the Dark Hour.
The Dark Hour. Leaving the fog aside, this town situation seems very similar to back then. There's a small pang in my heart when I think back on some of the long-forgotten sensations, but I don't feel anxious. Just like back then, I'm gonna save the people close to me.
Anyway, I've got to meet up with Junpei so we can look for Mitsuru-senpai and the others.
That's easy enough to say, but the entire town has become something like a maze, and I'm having trouble getting closer to the station. Since leaving the others at Junes, I've walked for some distance.
Oh, I wonder if everyone's okay. I'm worried about Kikuno-san too. If only Fuka was here.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about Kikuno too. She's the best. The sound of the helicopter faded away quickly after it left. The town is oddly quiet. I'm actually glad that there aren't any other people around though. Since I didn't have the time to change, I'm still in my feather pink costume. It didn't bother me much when I was in the helicopter, but just imagining walking around like this where other people might see me would be embarrassing beyond belief.
That's quite a bizarre look you have there, Yukari.
Fake! Fake! They got the real one T-posing in the tower. You gotta try harder than that, buddy. Get out of here. You're not as hot as the real one. GG no Ri, skill issue. I see a familiar silhouette through the fog. Wait, what? Why is she dressed like a villain from my show? I mean, I know that she's never been all that interested in fashion, but in any case, I'm relieved to see her.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Alright, roasting her fashion
Fuga
sense.
and Akihiko-senpai with you too? Where's Aigis?
Who knows? Most likely disgracing herself in some unsightly way somewhere. She's capable of getting herself killed on her own.
Jesus.
Huh? Mitsuru-senpai?
Not even trying to be secretive about it.
Don't you think so? You came to this place to do battle to begin with. Isn't that so, Yukari Takeba?
Something's not right. I recall something from the files about the previous P1 Grand Prix. When two people would meet, their words would be twisted, enraging them until a fight ensued. Is that what's happening here?
Mitsuru-senpai, are you alright? Are you really hearing what I'm saying?
Forgive me. We're both under the same circumstances, so let's get along. We were both released from those foolish restraints of our fathers, after all.
Okay. Try not to sound like a villain. Challenge impossible. Jesus. The repulsive laugh causes something to snap within me. Dad! I don't care if this is a trap or not. Before I realize it, I'm shouting back at Mitsuru-senpai.
Don't play games with me! You promised me that we'd fulfill our dad's wishes! That we'd have them watch over us as we work together!
Jesus, 0 to 100 real quick. My God.
Hold it right there! Please stop fighting over me!
Oh my God, he's here. Oh no.
Huh? What the?
I'm expecting a bear pun. A strange round object bounds between us, huh? Is it somebody in a costume? Wait, I remember seeing this in the files that Kikuno-senpai had prepared for us. This is a Persona user from Inaba. I think the person wearing it was named Teddy. Wait, it's talking now.
Wowza! I was drawn to the smell of beauties, but here's a couple that are dressed kinda weird.
Yeah, okay. I might not be dressed very sensibly right now, but you're the one wearing a full-bodied animal suit. Well, that's the thing, that's his skin, so, you know, kinda different.
But this isn't Michan. It's a complete fake trying to mimic Michan's beautiful bod.
Okay.
Michan?
He knows all the curves.
Hold on a sec.
Her nipples are 2 millimeters to the right. Fake, obviously.
That's right. This Michan is made of shadows and...
Oh, okay. He can sense the shadow concentration. Just then, Mitsuru-senpai kicks Teddy square in the face, and the suit goes flying with tremendous force and rolls to the edge of the street. He doesn't move a muscle from there. I wonder if he's still alive.
Shut up, now bring on the ring.
This may be a fake Mitsuru-senpai, but it looks exactly like the real thing. She raises her hand. 4 red posts fall down from the sky and slam into the ground surrounding us. Just then, I noticed that Mitsuru-senpai's eyes are shining in a burning golden color.
Are you really a fake Mitsuru-senpai?
Yes, I didn't intend to hide that fact from you. I am a duplicate, recreated from exact knowledge of Mitsuru human traits. What?
I can barely hear you. You sound like every mumble rapper in existence.
You took Mitsuru-senpai's form and mocked my dad! I will not forgive this!
I'm in a simple fit of rage. A phenomenon similar to the Dark Hour, a tower that looks like Tartarus. Anything could happen now and it wouldn't surprise me. But for this thing to take on the form of my best friend and do what it did, it's absolutely unforgivable.
You're a shadow, right? I won't show you any mercy!
Shoot her in the face! Alright, let's see, I don't think I've played as Yukari. Let's see her moveset. Is she gonna be basically Green Arrow? Am I gonna hit Mitsuru with a bow?
Final! Fight!
No, it's... Oh my god. Oh, it's a little gust of wind? That's it?
It ends here. Excuse me.
I hate your range, Yukari. What is with these tiny-ass kicks? You're trying to reach her with your kicks. Why are you... I barely passed that.
What amazing clutch hitting!
Her range is horrible for a ranged weapon user. At that point, just extend your arms and hit her with the bow. Why are you doing these petty little kicks? They barely reach the opposite party. It's so stupid. I hate that. My least favorite fighter so far. Okay, the moment my victory was decided, I hear something shatter. The red post begins to crumble, and the creature that had taken on Mitsuru-senpai's form begins to melt.
Yikes! Gross! Oh, but she really was a shadow.
I can't help but wonder at the bizarre sight. That's when Teddy comes rushing over, his footsteps making a strange squeaky sound. Thank goodness, it looks like he hasn't been hurt too badly.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
I like the neutral X is just an arrow. That's nice, but like I'm trying to combo. That's why I like Ken-kun's fighting style, because he like his pull gives him some length to hit the enemy with, and like he gets into that combo real quick. Yukari feels a bit slow, sluggish, and she barely has any range for being a ranged user. It's kind of weird.
Nah, but thanks. I'm just a bit ashamed of myself.
I kind of wish she had gameplay more reminiscent of Green Arrow in the Injustice games, where she bashes people over the head with her bow and shoots them from afar, you know?
I knew that was a trap, but I couldn't keep myself from getting worked up. And that wasn't even the real Mitsuru, but a shadow. It's not even funny.
When the topic of my dad came up, I lost my cool. I thought I'd already sorted out my feelings about him too.
Don't feel bad. I mean, I have a keen nose, but I have to get up close and personal to sniff out the difference.
Alright, there's the bear pun that I've been waiting for. Alright, obligatory fuck you, Teddy. But something that I don't like about this game is that they seem to be regressing every single character's social link and character development, just to go over the character development in this game again, which is just so annoying to me. It's so annoying. Alright, with that, Teddy turns to face me and his nose twitches. Huh, that must be a very elaborate costume. Or maybe it's not a costume at all? In either case, it seems like Teddy character has a search ability like Fuka's persona.
Really? Well, thanks. I survived thanks to you.
One must be kind to the ladies. That's the family motto of the Teddy clan.
If you say so. But you're a persona user from this town, right? I'm Yukari Takiba, a member of the Shadow Operatives. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, you must be a friend of Michan then, Yuka-chan. So, are those clothes a uniform or something?
Yuka-chan, huh? Actually, there's a good reason why I'm dressed like this.
I can sense at least 2 reasons right around here.
Buddy, you probably don't want to try that with her. She's probably gonna shoot the shit out of you.
Hey, what do you... Hey! Feather smash!
Yeah.
How cruel! I was just saying hello.
Wait, were you actually trying to fondle her? Wow. Jesus Christ, Teddy. Oh my god. Bro can't keep his hands off a random lady he meets on the street.
You're a hero of Justice Featherman victory. Even the cold female boss Michan didn't stand a chance against you.
I hear a voice and turn around to discover that a TV has somehow appeared behind us without either of us noticing. General Teddy is on the screen, like he had been a while I was in the helicopter. The more I look at him, the more he looks just like Teddy standing next to me, but they're different people, right? He might even be a fake, just like the copy of Mitsuru-san that I had just fought.
I know you're here, you imposter! Stop hiding and show yourself!
Why do you like being in Teddy's form? Honestly, you should be a cooler character, like you should be Chad Narukami, Shadow version. Instead, that would have been cooler, to be quite honest with you.
All you did was roll on the ground, but you you've got quite a cheeky mouth. But whatever. The real Mid-chan's execution show is gonna start soon, you know?
Execution?
You can't miss this event. The Execution Queen is going to be executed herself.
Bro's really channeling his inner Monokuma.
If you don't want that to happen, maybe you should stop dallying
Monokuma's
around
probably
like
his
this
cousin.
and hurry to the tower where I am, Yuka-chan! Hey, hold it right there! Give Mid-chan and the others back!
And just like that, General Teddy disappears from the screen. Mitsuru-senpai is gonna be executed? I have to put a stop to it. I really want to find Junpei, but I might have to leave him for later.
Oh no, we have to hurry and save her. Teddy, didn't you say that you have a keen nose?
Yep. You want me to find Mid-chan with my nose, right? Well, I can't stop sneezing in this red fog, though.
Oh, so that's why you were sneezing when you got here. So, it would be helpful if you could search for her.
I'll do it. If Mid-chan's in trouble, I can't rest until she's safe.
How'd you get yourself stuck in the gymnasium of the school, Yukari?
Thanks. Having you come along is really reassuring.
Or wait, no, she wasn't stuck. She was just getting her ass beat by her own shadow, I think.
Wowza Bo Bowza! I've been recognized for my skills. I, Teddy, swear to be your knight from this moment forth.
Bro's a slut. He's offering to be everybody's knight. What a slut. Betrayer. Horn dog. The lowest of the low. Simpry knows no bounds. Teddy salutes grandly in the middle of his speech, then sneezes loudly. I'd heard that the Persona users of Inaba were pretty unique. They do seem a little weird, but I don't necessarily mean it in a bad way.
Well then, shall we get going, Sir Knight? You can tell me more about your friends, too. But the next time you try something funny, I'll blast you with a hyper feather shot. Got it?
Ah! You're so cruel, Yuka-chan!
I decided to head towards the Tartarus-like structure with Teddy, and we immediately begin dashing in that direction. Sorry, Junpei, you'll have to wait just a little longer. To be continued, probably. Alright, what percentage are we at now? I feel like we're at 40. No, 33. Never mind. Captive Queen. Oh. We get a point of view from Mitsuru? That looks like a short one. It's just gonna be her T-posing, being like, oh my god, I'm T-posing? Is that... Okay. Sure, why not?
I keep telling you not to do it. They're a real pain, you know?
Oh my god, it's the goat.
Cripes, you never shut up, do you? Just shut up, you little shit. Shut up before I cut you down right now. I thought you called me because you needed me. You're the one who's getting impatient. Well, I'm going for a walk.
I'm really rocking it, huh? You say the dumbest shit.
Son of a bitch, I really am gonna kill him sooner or later. Hey, switch with me.
Sounds, no voices. Two voices responding to each other, a conversation. I feel two presences nearby. My senses slowly return as I rise out of consciousness. But before I can register that individual's words being said, the conversation ends. I feel one of the presences in the room moving away. Eternal T-pose. True
Looks
torture.
like you're awake.
I furrow my brow. The person standing before me has a different presence than either of the two that I had sensed. A red young-haired man. Is Yasogami High in a Yasogami High uniform? I'm starting to get to that point where my brain not braining. Did a child like him capture us?
What have you done with the others? Let them go at once.
So those are your first words after regaining consciousness. I don't think you understand your situation.
Why is it so dark?
I understand that I've been captured by some boorish people at the very least.
Yeah, boorish, to say the least, I guess. They literally crashed your car off of a cliff to kidnap you. What an extreme way to do things. We were ambushed in Inaba Pass, caught completely off guard. The limousine was sent over the edge with us inside, and now I find myself here. My arms and legs are bound. Something has taste in binding me like this. Or someone has taste in binding me like this. I recall a particularly loathsome memory from the past. This cross must be the cause of this immense sense of fatigue that I'm feeling in my entire body. I don't seem to be able to summon my persona, but...
Who are you? Is this all you're doing?
That was a pointless question. Even if it is, what are you going to do about it? Jump down off that cross and kill me?
I look around at my surroundings. This place, the place where my companions have been captured and crucified in the past. The past where my beloved father met his unfortunate end. The top of the moon viewing tower and this cross. Only one name comes to mind.
Shuji Kutsuki. Is this revenge for him?
Revenge. A pointless word. What do you think of the previous performance? It must have seemed like something from Ikutsuki's own mind.
Performance?
When we pursued Labrys and entered the TV world last time, a mastermind robbed Labrys of her freedom and spoke of his own evil scheme. That's right, his speech did resemble Ikutsuki's own mannerisms. That was why we narrowed our search for the culprit down to those related to ergo research and how we were able to gather more information.
Don't worry. He's dead. Not just dead, but killed.
Oh, you think... So maybe it really was Ikutsuki, but it was like a shadow version of him.
You must understand. You're a Kirijo.
They used his knowledge to, I guess, gain control of Labrys.
Are you trying to say that we killed him? But he was...
Well, technically speaking, we did kill him, but he kind of yeeted himself off a cliff after we cornered him. So we really didn't kill him, he just kind of did it himself, to be quite honest. I hear something dripping right next to me. Crimson eyes shine coldly behind a golden mask. White and black liquid swirls around its head. Is this a persona? Dripping? That's a weird way to describe that. I suppose he is in the drip. He's looking stylish. Very stylish. He is indeed drippy. Mitsuru's dad shot him, so I don't know why he's still mad. That's true, actually. And not only that, well, I suppose he was dying anyways, but he yeeted himself off a cliff, so... Suddenly, it slams the hilt of its sword into my abdomen. The blow sends my mind reeling, but I barely manage to retain consciousness.
Ikutsuki doesn't matter. You're nothing but bait after all.
What?
I've shown them how you've been captured. How touching. Your comrades are gathering one after another.
What are you after? What do you intend to do to my comrades?
Make them T-pose as well. Make them T-pose to the end of the world.
Even your calm, collected facade cracks when your little friends are involved. Don't worry. You'll all die together eventually. Not just you, but all life itself.
Everyone will be forced to T-pose under my dominion.
I will destroy this world. Everything will die, and this place will be reborn into a new world. His world, where only one life remains.
I still think that's a stupid-ass plan, just because he got no friends, he's lonely.
His world? Preposterous. I don't know how you intend to bring this about.
Dude's
but
very
I won't
emo.
Let you create a world like that.
Show is why people say that gingers have no soul.
I don't need your understanding. All I will do is grant a boy his wish.
Boy?
That's right. Doesn't it ring a bell, Kirijo? Your desires created that boy and gave birth to me.
Huh?
What?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the embodiment of your sins.
Are we doing a thing where we blame her for having the namesake of her grandpa? She's a Kirijo, so therefore everything her grandpa did to you is her fault? Is that what we're doing?
Just take your time and wait.
Sho Minazuki. That name was in the report I received from Kakuno. That's right, it was the name I saw in Shuji Kutsuki's experiment data. If I recall correctly, that experiment was... A number of pieces to this puzzle fall into place for me.
Wait!
I raise my voice as loud as I can to the boy, who has his back turned to me. Suddenly, I'm struck with a sensation of something being drained from my body, and my vision blurs. I desperately try to cling to consciousness. I must escape this place and stop his plan. I won't let him destroy this world no matter what. And I'm assuming that's it for Mitsuru. Oh wait, there's more? Okay. It feels like it's been a while since I left Mukari-san and Kenkun at Junes. While wandering the fog-shrouded town of Inaba, I used this time to carefully review the data on the memory card Kikuno gave me. Wait, who is this? Is this Labrys? All these documents deal with ergo research, even my calculation abilities. I won't be able to unlock the protection, or even with my calculation abilities, I won't be able to unlock the protection on the final file in an appreciable period of time. Why did Kikuno give you a password-locked file? She's... Wait. Brain bleeding. Wait. She gave you a file that you have to crack the security on? Why? Why would she do that? She's like, here, I'm going to give you information to process while we take a helicopter ride over. Let me just put 20 passwords on that for you. Why would she do that? That's so stupid. Alright, Kikuno. We got one thing you're not good at, apparently. It's with a slight feeling of disappointment that I finally reached the entrance of Yasuo-Inaba High. I stand petrified before it. Or Yasogami. I don't know why I said Yasuo-Inaba. The eccentric decorations and the ghost jizz and this distorted school building look familiar, but the gigantic tower looming overhead exudes intimidation much more than when I saw it from the helicopter. I look back down the path I came from and see the town spread around the hilltop I find myself on. The town of Inaba has been twisted into a mind-numbing maze sunken into the murk of the stagnant red waters of the fog.
There's nobody around. I hope everyone's okay.
I'm from Boston. Before I can become absorbed by my emotions, my radar detects someone approaching.
I found you.
Show? Or wait, no, you. I hear a familiar voice and see a figure coming up the hill. That's...
Yukon? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
That's probably his shadow.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I knew you'd be coming here.
He's trying so hard, bro. It's a shadow.
Huh?
Yeah, I called it. He was trying to risk too hard to the sun. It's obvious that it's not the real Chad God. Something's not right. Yukun's missing something. I don't feel any kind of warmth from him. There's none of his kind consideration he has towards his friends. At the same time, an internal sensor begins to alert me of the presence of an approaching enemy, and a message transmits itself furiously into my senses. Eliminate the target shadow.
You ain't Yukon. You're a shadow.
Impasta.
Not bad, anti-shadow suppression weapon. Then again, I never intended to deceive you by taking this form.
Only the one true Chad God can maintain that form. Immediately stop it. Turn into someone else.
Showing up looking like Yukon. What's your game, buddy?
Faker.
I can warn you. Where you are is not where you should be.
Blasphemy.
What
Heresy.
are you saying?
Don't get so worked up. Don't you know it? Deep down, you know that you're nothing but trouble to
The Covenant is gonna come down onto Earth and kill you for being a heretic. Heretic? What's that word? Not braining. You know what? I'm just gonna move on from this. Heresy.
If you'd never
of the highest order.
This town would have been peaceful. They don't think of you as a friend.
Heretic. Oh my god, it took me 20 business days. Not braining.
Well, but they all accepted me for who I am.
Are we rehashing this? You literally just got over this at the end of the main Persona 4 arena. Why are we doing this for the 20th time? Why are you rehashing character progression game? It's so annoying.
No matter what excuse you give, you're still just a weapon. The tool can never befriend a human.
We literally went through
Never be
this.
accepted by them either.
That ain't true. That can't be.
I desperately try to deny it, but my words fail me. I am a machine and I was created as a weapon. I am nothing more but a tool to destroy shadows. There's no way something like me could ever befriend people. My heart begins to crumble. I came this far, but literally the 20th time we're going through this cycle.
Labrys? What'll you do?
I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
As my heart is about to crumble, familiar voices echo in my mind. That's right, I came here with the trust of my comrades and my social links. That's why I won't falter anymore.
I am a weapon. My body is mechanical and my heart was given to me. No matter what I wish I was, I can never be human.
We got the power of family. Truly the best power in the Persona series. Oh my god, what's that face you is doing? My god, he's aura farming. Jesus Christ. I've never seen that face on you. That's quite interesting. Wow. Bro's trying to riz so hard. Jesus.
But Yukon and them, Mitsuru-san and Yukari-san,
Bro looks like the Mega Predator.
all think of me as someone precious. I'm the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I'm Labrys, a member of the Shadow Operatives.
Member from Boston.
I see. Since you just awakened to your persona, I thought you could be shaken up again. But circumstances have changed. I'll have to change you by force. Now bring on the ring!
Alright, here we go again. With that, the fake Yukon draws his sword, and at the same time, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and land around us. This will have invisible walls just like the other time. This closed off space won't open until one of us is defeated. In other words,
You really want to do this, huh? Sorry, but I ain't about to hold back.
Don't underestimate me. I may be artificial, but I'm a complete copy. Based on everything there is to know about the real person.
Nah, you don't have his Riz. You are not a Riz Lord.
Persona!
You are a faker.
No way. They can't be.
Wait, didn't we go over this already? You were there when this happened during the P1 Grand Prix. Why are you surprised? I don't get it. I don't understand some of the stuff Atlas decided to do with this game. It's weird.
Finally.
All right, time to ask you a question.
Watch out! Hurry
A tremendous roll already. This will be good.
Oh. My god, your Persona's so slow, Labrys.
All right, announcement over. Until next time.
GG Nori. The Persona ass-kicking has spoken. Melt into the ghost gist.
A good fight. That was sufficient. My objective has been accomplished.
What a smug face, bro. I'm never gonna be able to unsee that face ever again. Even though I fought fiercely, my body performed smoothly thanks to my recent maintenance. That fake you had fallen to the ground at my final strike, and its form begins to bubble into black ooze and fall apart.
I really was a shadow.
The melting Yukon suddenly spits out balls of golden light. These orbs pass through the school gate and fly up towards the top of the tower looming over the school building. The sounds of our battle echo away, and silence envelops the area again. Oh?
Labrys-san! Ken-kun! Koromaru-san!
That came out of nowhere. Oh, well, no it didn't. Never mind. I knew he was heading for the tower. I'm overcome with surprise as Ken-kun makes his way to me. Koromaru-san had been at Ken-kun's side, but he dashes over to me.
I'm so glad you're safe. Is something wrong?
She just fought a copy of the Riz Lord. She was almost dead. She almost fainted from the unadulterated Riz. Ken-kun had a worried expression. Even though that fake Yukon had been a shadow, the harsh words coming from what appeared to be Yukun's face had still left me agitated, but...
Nah, I'm okay.
I won't be deceived any longer. We have to save the others and solve this case as soon as we can. Let's hope that Atlas doesn't rehash her character arc again for the 20th time. Ken-kun seems to notice my resolve and nods to me.
If anything comes up, please feel free to talk to me about it. That is, if you're okay with sharing it with me.
I thank Ken-kun and then suggest that we compare whatever information we gathered up till now. The enemy seems to be using fakes made from shadows to challenge us to fights. Ken-kun reports that he encountered a copy of himself, but he was saved by Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun in the nick of time. Thank goodness, Yu-kun and his friends have noticed a strange sensation or situation that had befallen this town. I decided to tell Ken-kun about what just happened a moment ago, including my own unease as well.
I see. That must have been tough.
Yeah, I got to wondering what I would do if the real Yukon thought the same way. And that got me all scared.
Nah, the real Riz Lord is chill.
It's difficult to truly believe in other people. Ken-kun? It would be easy for me to say that he'd never think that way about you, but people are weak. They can't help but believe in things that make life easier for them.
Shut the fuck up, kid. You don't know the Riz God. Who are you talking about? Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
That's only deceiving yourself, though. You need to have resolve if you want to learn the truth. Even if that means getting hurt yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Resolve. If you're worried about the truth, then I believe you should go to him directly and find out how he feels. Otherwise, you'll never be true friends.
Bro's chill.
Ken-kun.
Bro's the chillest guy in existence.
Oh, I'm sorry for being so impolite. It's easy to tell others to learn unpleasant truths, but it's more like I'm trying to convince myself.
Koromaru-san stares up at me. I feel that he's telling me what Ken-kun's saying is right. I should find out for myself. If Yu-kun and his friends are headed here as well, I'll see them eventually. I should use that time to...
I see. A relationship between two people cannot be formed until they speak their minds to one another. Doing so requires this resolve.
Oh, Theo.
Who's there?
We stand ready at the sudden voice. My god. Bro looks so dapper. I thought that was Ikutsuki for a moment though. Bro is rizzing. He's trying to rizz. He's got the drip. He's hitting him with that pose. Hand against the chest. Oral farming. Okay, where did he come from? My radar didn't even detect him at all. Wait, I'm still not detecting him?
Who are you?
Ah, how truly rude of me. My name is Theodore. I didn't intend to eavesdrop on you. But as I wandered in search of cola, I found myself here.
That blue costume. Are you connected to Elizabeth?
Yep, he's Big Bro. To Elizabeth. Such a vibrant shade of blue, his distinctive clothing looks familiar. Elizabeth, the girl who I met during the previous case, who also helped me remember a number of things. She appeared in my dream earlier today too and said some deeply meaningful things before disappearing. The man standing before me has an air similar to hers.
My, so you know of my sister.
Labrys-san, is this person an enemy?
Nah, he's chill.
Probably not. Elizabeth helped me realize a ton of stuff, but... well, she came on a little strong sometimes.
She's just crazy.
Oh? Was she rude to you? She once forced me to eat a large quantity of cinnamon, and I thought my mouth was going to be desiccated forever.
Oh my god, of course Elizabeth would be one of those people on TikTok doing the cinnamon challenge. She's so retarded sometimes, my god.
Cinnamon?
And she didn't even do it. She didn't even do it. She had Theo do it. She tried to kill him. Poor Theo.
Please, don't worry about it. It is merely a bittersweet page from our youths.
I see.
Oh, right. My name's Labrys. This is Ken-kun and Koromaru-san. They're my... well...
Friends?
It's nice to meet you, Theodore. We're Labrys-san's comrades.
Comrades.
Thank you for the polite introductions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Now fight me. Comrades. I was embarrassed, but the way Ken-kun said it without any hesitation warms my heart. I do have many comrades right now who are with me. The way they interact with me naturally makes me think that perhaps I'm the only one who minds what I am. I feel like such a fool for being so anxious, I can't help but smile.
By the way, on a different subject, has anyone seen my sister Elizabeth anywhere?
She appears and disappears to random places, bro.
Elizabeth? Nah. The last time I saw her was in a dream. I haven't seen her around here.
Is that so? There's something I was meaning to ask her if I managed to find her. I saw traces of cinnamon along the road here. so I thought that she might have come this way.
Wait, really? Elizabeth is here? She trails Cinnamon wherever she goes? What? Why? She said in her dream that she was searching for power. If she happened to come across this town while it's in such a special situation, wouldn't it make sense that she would come to this tower?
Ah, please forgive me. It seems I've detained you for too long.
Why does she trail Cinnamon? I know she had him do the Cinnamon challenge, but why? She have Cinnamon in her pocket? What?
Please, do not be alarmed. I have no
That's so
intention of getting in
stupid.
your way.
Oh, that's right.
Why is
We
she
need
so
to hurry.
stupid?
Labrys-san, shall we get going?
Huh? But don't we have to wait for Yukari-san?
Do you remember what that General Teddy said when he showed up on the monitor?
Oh, if we don't fight and win the P1 climax within an hour, the world will end.
Yes, that's why I think it's important we rescue Mitsuru-san and the others as quickly as possible. Yukari-san will be fine. Junpei-san's strong too, after all.
Ken-kun seems sure that Yukari-san and Junpei-san will be alright. Is this what it means to believe in others?
All right, let's go. See you, Theodore.
Please, take care.
No fight with Theo?
Still, where am I to obtain this cola?
Theodore walks away mumbling to himself, and then the three of us head into the school building. I guess bros just chill like that. We don't even get to fight them. That's cool, I guess. To be continued? No. Bro, this was only supposed to be... this was only supposed to be Mitsuru's story. It didn't even show a trail. My god. It's going all over the place. This is longer than I thought it'd be. When we enter the school building, we find that the red fog has filled halls as well, ruining our visibility. The hallways seem to go on forever, and the classrooms lining both sides are distorted. Though this is similar to the way this building had been in the TV world, the red fog increases the creepiness tenfold. The fog even mutes our footsteps as we proceed. As we walk along, Koromaru-san growls.
Koromaru-san? It would seem there's someone inside this classroom.
Is it a Dachi baby? Rocking it? A door reading music room is slightly ajar and the fog is pouring through the crack. I put my hand on the door. Ken-kun and I silently nod to one another. I throw open the door and Ken-kun and Koromaru-san rush inside. I follow them. Oh, it's shirtless dude. Right. In the center of the music room is a cross, just like the ones we saw on the monitor in the helicopter. The person tied to it is Akihiko-san. Gigolo. Put a shirt on.
Sonata-san, we'll get you down at once.
Who? Ken?
Ken-kun rushes over to the cross and unbinds Akihiko-san. Akihiko-san is quite weak and he stumbles once he is released from the ropes. Ken-kun and I hold him up to our shoulders, or on our shoulders.
Thanks for saving me, Ken, Labrys, and Koromaru too?
I still don't know why you decided to be shirtless after going around the world and visiting America. My god.
Sorry to barge in on you. I couldn't wait to hear your stories, so I came here.
It makes no... It has no practicality to it either. It's like... The only practical use of being shirtless is just showing off your pecs, I guess. But like... Bro... You are supposed to be big brain. If anything, you would want to have armor covering your fucking abdomen, your stomach, one of your most vital areas. Why are you so stupid? Why are you shirtless? Why did they small brain my bro? They small brained him. It's unfair. They've ruined him.
Glad you're so impatient. Sorry about this.
I'm glad you're safe.
They've gigoloed him.
Where are the others?
It's not fair.
Ah, am I late again? Sorry, guys, my bad.
I turn around in surprise at the sudden voice from behind us. A man wearing a backwards baseball cap is standing at the music room's door.
Oh, hey, Ken and Koromaru. And, are you Labrys?
Junpei-san, it's been a long time. I'm glad you made it here. Did you run into Yukari-san along the way?
Junpei-san. Beginning personnel scan identified Junpei Yori. As I thought, he is another of Mitsuru-senpai's comrades from high school. He is currently listed as a member of the auxiliary staff of the Shadow Operatives.
Glad? You're glad about stealing the limelight from me?
Shadow. Ken-kun's expression changes and he quietly moves his spear into a combat position. Scanning. Subject confirmed as a shadow.
You're on to me already, huh? Oh well, I wasn't gonna try to hide it anyway.
I've never faced Junpei-san before.
Ken-kun laughs to himself and takes a step forward. Koromaru-san stands closely by him. Seeing the two of them so ready for battle makes me blurt out my doubts.
Hey, Ken-kun, are you okay with fighting somebody who looks just like one of your buddies?
You just fought you.
I mean, aren't you afraid? Like, what if that's the real one?
It's obviously not the real one. You can literally, you're a rope. You confirmed that he was a shadow by scanning him. And he has glowing eyes and he's talking shit. Obviously, he's not the real one. Ken-kun smiles at me. He then explains himself in a tone of voice that makes me silly for doubting him.
That's a silly question, Labrys-san. Even if it did turn out to be the real Junpei-san, if I'm truly being challenged, then I can never back down.
Bro said, run these hands.
Truly challenged?
Even if it is the real Junpei, I want to beat the shit out of him, is what he said right now.
Yes. When it comes down to it, I will stand up and fight for anything I truly believe in.
People dislike Junpei, I guess.
Even if I must do so against my own companions.
Looks like you're finally learning to talk like that, Ken.
Akihiko-san!
Labrys, let me tell you something. Even if the enemy you face is someone you once counted as a friend, in a battle for your beliefs, the bonds formed between true comrades will never break.
Are you trying to bore me to submission? Let's get this over with already. Bring on the rain!
The fake Junpei-san summons the red pillars. Akihiko-san looks confused for a moment, but Ken-kun explains the rules to him.
Selfish rules as always. Now, normally I'd take him on, but let me take a quick break from the fighting for now.
Yes, please rest, Sonata-san. We can handle this.
Akihiko-san smiles happily and takes a step back. Don't be shirtless in the corner, homeboy. Ken-kun stands firmly in front of the shadow and takes a position. His resolve is so powerful that this young man looks strong even to me. But I can't forget that I'm a shadow operative as well.
I can do it too!
I want to fight as Ken. I like his moveset better. Oh, hell yeah. They let me choose. Cool. Prepare to be stabbed in the balls.
Final.
Oh, he Trisma gifted me.
Too bad. Here goes. Too bad. More dodges. Too bad. Too bad. Here goes. I'll keep going. Put him on. Go. Put him on. More dodges. Go. History. Go. Come on. Here.
I like the little choke slam he essentially does with his persona after a combo. Feels satisfying. Bro slams everybody with his persona. Cracks form in the red pillars as they crumble into dust, then vanish entirely. At the same time, the form of the fake Junpei-san melts into a black vortex. The proof that we had been fighting a fake makes me feel a little relieved.
Are you alright, Sonata-san?
I wish I could say I was, but I'm pretty
He's
exhausted.
not alright mentally,
I won't
he's
be able
shirtless.
to call on my persona for a while. I guess that cross drains the spiritual energy from whoever's stuck on it.
Koromaru-san speaks up as if trying to get our attention. The remains of the shadow swirling about the center of the room release small balls of light that rise into the void above the room.
Weird. The same thing happened to the fake Yukun too.
It's flowing up. Does that mean it's being collected somehow? What in the world is that?
Magical pixie dust.
There's something else that I've noticed. Everyone in Inaba, aside from us persona users, has vanished. Doesn't that remind you of the Dark Hour and Tartarus?
Kind of. in the Dark Hour, they don't really disappear. They just transmogrify into coffins, right? So it's not quite the same thing. I think the only reason they disappeared in the Inaba Hour is because of Marie using her god powers to teleport people to keep them safe in the meanwhile.
That's ominous.
Right?
If I remember right
So it's
from
different
last time
in that
we were
sense.
here, the enemy was trying to turn personas into shadows and collect their power. And we know all too well what happens when shadows gather in Tartarus.
Sonata-san, immediately after we reached Inaba, we were attacked by someone who looked very similar to Ikutsuki.
Ikutsuki? That's impossible. We saw him.
Yes, though I don't know if it was really him. But one of the persona users from Inaba, Naoto-san, knew about Ikutsuki.
Bro's gonna end the world with his bad puns.
The detective, huh? So they're running around out there too.
His true evil plan.
Indeed. I wanted to find an explanation to this situation as soon as possible, so we shared what we knew with each other.
This is their town. No matter how much we might try to stop them, they have the right to protect this place. Mitsuru knows that at least. Oh, it seems like she was trying to bear the entire burden herself again. And they're all incredibly skilled, too. If we can meet up with them, we'll be able to solve this case that much quicker. You made the right call, Ken.
Thank you.
Ikutsuki, huh? If he's really behind this, then we're at even more of a disadvantage. Sorry, Ken, but let me make sure I've got it all straight.
Now that Akihiko-san's recovered his senses somewhat, we both explained the sequence of events that we've experienced up to this point.
So we fell right into the enemy's trap and got ourselves captured. How careless of us.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have been in the countryside in your limo that stands out for miles. You guys should have been in a Honda Accord. Trying to go in there undercover. There's no time to waste here. Akihiko-san is far from his normal condition, but he appears to have recovered enough to be able to walk on his own. We leave the music room and decide to look for some stairs so we can head up. Since the remains of the fakes were all going upwards, we conclude that there must be something above us that they're all going to.
By the way, Sonata-san, how have Mitsuru-san and the others been? I haven't seen them in a while.
I hadn't seen her in a long time till I got back either. Don't worry, she hasn't changed at all. If anything, she seemed even more dreadful.
Jesus.
I see. I don't know if I should feel relieved or worried.
She seems chill to me, but whatever.
What, does Mitsuru-san scare you too? She's always really nice to me.
You just don't know how frightening she can be. Try getting hit with that kick of hers. You won't eat normally for a week.
She's very intense. And that's coming from me. Now that I think about it, I can't believe she was just a high school student when we met.
Huh. If that's the case, then I'll try asking her to start being nicer to you two.
That's probably gonna make her even madder at them for telling you that she's horrible.
You can't.
Don't. No.
You don't have to get so flustered.
Gotta get
you
them in
know?
so much shit. These two had been so calm and rational when confronted with the fake Junpei-san. Seeing them so distraught over the thought of this, I can't help but laugh. Akihiko-san and Ken-kun smile with embarrassment. Koromaru-san walks coolly as if this was no concern of his. Of course, he's the cute doggo. Nobody can resist his charm. It must be rather difficult to really express your true feelings. Oh, what an interesting place to leave it off. That felt like out of nowhere, to be quite honest. But I suppose that's fair. Wait. How did I get from here to here? Did I accidentally select? Okay. Alright. Next time, I suppose, we'll, continue with Yukari's storyline. And then after we, get to the end of hers, then we'll continue down what I'm assuming is the main storyline. Oh, yeah, yep. We're nearing the 50% mark, but it has been 2 hours, so I am gonna leave it off here for Persona Arena. Although I do want to, I do want to play some Your Affection before I leave it off. I want to get in the mood, you know? So I might as well. I want to hear some zesty beats before leaving it off.
Persona 4,
Okay. All right.
Thanks for picking me.
Hit it, Yosuke.
Showtime.
All right,
Get
hit the
schmoovin'.
music. I want you to light up this stage. There. Ha. Yup. There. Okay, bring it on whenever.
Okay, you're doing great. You're on fire.
That was perfect. Yup.
You're on fire.
Oh, you did it!
Okay, bring it on whenever. Woohoo! Here I go! Awesome!
Your affection, your affection, your affection.
Your charms were overflowing.
Fucking love this song.
We're repping the Inaba branch of Junes. Much love to our customers. Woo!
Oh, I think that was a King Crazy. I suck at these type of games. Nah, bro, it's practice. You gotta get good. General Teddy, that was indeed General Teddy cosplay. Get it, Jiraiya, get it.
King Crazy.
My god, I'm gonna be gooning to that score for ages to come.
Yosuke, you really did it.
Truly, truly the best of fingers I have, my god.
Is this what they call?
Alright, you know what? Just because I got that King Crazy, I'm gonna do one more before I leave it off. One more. Alright, what song are we doing? Any requests, Peplo? Oh, Nanako, little goober. No idea? Alright. Let's go for... Alright, leave it off with Nanako, dancing to Junes theme because why not?
Give it a try.
Showtime.
If I try really hard, I can do this, right? Yay!
Adorableness.
Here. Wasn't that great?
Jesus Christ. What is that timing? I don't like the button mapping for this song. At least on hard mode. Good old Japanese Walmart. Jesus Christ, had to be quiet during that entire song. Just because I had to keep my concentration up. Because the notes are weird and wonky and kind of slow. It's always the slow songs that fuck me up completely during these rhythm games. Jesus.
Let's get even better together, Nanako-chan.
Anyways, that was Japanese Walmart. Truly the best of songs. I am gonna leave it off here. Thank you for dropping by, Peplo. Everybody else. I need to go eat and then sleep before I go to work. Because I gotta do some normal lifing for a little bit before getting back to video games. Anyways, peace. Master Big Brain Gamer out, baby. Bye.